topics. We're gonna get into something deeper. We got Haron H205 in the building.
What up? What's going on, man?
Balling for peace.
Oh yeah, we back.
I really dig you, my brother. Like,
appreciate
I really salute you. Like, first and foremost, I want to say you doing so much for the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And in the wake of something tragic, like Nipsey Hussle,
Yeah.
and everybody having memes of, oh, well, you know how many Nipsey Hussles this situation just birthed, but before the Nipsey Hussle situation, we had Haron.
That's a fact.
That's a super
Yeah,
fact.
That's a fact. Yeah.
I really respect your total gangster, quote unquote. It's not really gangster in a negative way as some may perceive, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, little do people know, like Nipsey Hussle is somebody like I really like looked up to and kind of mimic what I do. You know what I'm saying? I went to school in California, so I've been privy to hear a lot of the West Coast rappers and stuff like that before it was cool.
Like Snoop Dogg?
I mean, like Snoop, all of them. Like,
NWA.
I mean, I went not
He was
that
on that
far.
wave.
Like, yeah, but I mean, like, I was on, like, I went to school in Northern California. I went to Sacramento State.
Okay.
And I went to school in
Sacramento in the house.
in Rancho Cucamonga,
Oh,
California too. So I've been all over Cali.
That was
next Friday.
Yeah.
So, that was a real place. That's a real place. You know what I'm saying? Like nice mountains and all that. And
I'm glad I found that out about you. I didn't know.
Yeah, facts.
So
But
it was really a Pinky's record store?
I don't know about Pinky's right now, but it's beautiful out there, man. You know what I mean? It's a rich place. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? They loaded over there. But I went to junior college over there. Then I got a scholarship, a full basketball scholarship to play at Sacramento State. You know what I mean? Got my degree and all that other stuff. Played overseas and stuff like that.
And you nice with it.
Yeah, I can play a little bit.
Yeah. So did you ever try to play for the NBA or?
I did. I played in the NBA D League. At the time, I played in Europe. I played overseas. I had workouts with the Sacramento Kings. My senior year, I led my school in scoring, Sacramento State. I was one of the top scorers in the Big Sky.
Okay.
Damian Lillard, he played in my conference. Rodney Stuckey, Ronnie Price, a lot of those dudes who play in the NBA, they came from the Big Sky Conference. So like to see somebody like Damian Lillard doing what he's doing now, you know what I mean? He just went at Westbrook and gave him some buckets and stuff like that. Yeah. That's we big up the whole conference, like, you know what I'm saying? So
he was getting busy back then too?
Yeah, he was getting busy too. When you in a mid-major conference, you gotta get busy. Like you gotta do more than say somebody who go to Duke. You go to Duke and average 11 and go to the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you go to a place. He went to Weber State. You gotta average like 28, 30. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and in college it's tough. Like I led my team in scoring. I averaged 14, but I only took eight shots a game. Like in college, it's a system you got to run, and so it's a little bit different. But 14 in college, you go in street ball, you get 50, 40, you know what I'm saying? And that's how, that's how that happens.
Does the bidding war really be crucial? Because, like, even witnessing, I went to Morgan State University.
Yeah,
so
Morgan
even
State.
witnessing.
My boy Chris, yeah. Fuck, he went there too. He played ball lefty from Queens. What the hell is Chris' last name? I can't remember.
I went there around 03,
Yeah, I think Chris was there. You know what I mean? You're a little older than me. Yeah. But he was there.
And I knew a few other people like Courtney. I forgot that he played for a northern basketball team, but they was really legit. Uh-huh. But I know what it takes to try to hone young people's crafts or anything like that. So what kind of pressures that you felt like trying to maneuver through all of that, especially college basketball?
Well, at that age, you too young to really know like what it is that you're actually doing. You know what I'm saying? You just playing ball, and you just like, my mother put the ball in my hands when I was a very little kid. Like, she used to have basketball tournaments. Mark Jackson, Anthony Mason used to play in her tournaments and all that. So I just grew up hooping. You know what I'm saying? I had a ball in my hand at the age of 3. I played my first tournament when I was 7. So like coming from New York and then going and playing ball in California, it was. New York is so gritty, and you getting beat up on the court. Like we used to play outside in the park too. So like so like when street ball is real. Like so when you play in college, you're under the whistle. It wasn't for me. I'm like, this is a cakewalk. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be real with you, but the only time when I played, and when I was at a school was when I was at UCLA. I played against UCLA, and I'm like, yo, I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I'm here at UCLA.
That's
You know what I'm
dope
saying?
shit right there.
We played against them, University of Washington, University of Louisville. Like, my coach used to have us have a crazy non-league schedule. So we used to play the best of the best. So, I was able to, do my thing against some of the collegians best,
So that's where you got your nickname from, H205?
Nah, well, my nickname is H2O. H205, I put the 5 on, and that was my first number when I played overseas. Number 5. So that was my first
overseas
number.
Where?
I played in Romania. That was my first contract. I played in Romania right out of college.
Exotic.
So it's H2O because your jump shot is
Because
water?
my jump shots like water. Like, I got that name from playing right here in like
you got that drip?
Yeah,
really? You got that
drip?
drip?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty though.
Yeah.
Can you quench my thirst?
I could.
Okay, you
Off
could?
camera last time.
Really?
I don't know where we just went.
That was kind of like, somewhere else, I got to talk to my manager next time.
No, you don't gotta. It could be some,
But
I don't know.
I got the name playing in the Hoops in the Sun tournament.
Okay.
That's in Orchard Beach right here in the Bronx. But when I came back from Romania, I played in the Spring League tournament. And I had 57 points, hit 12 3-pointers. Wow. And an announcer named Uncle G Stacks, he was saying H2O. Every time I touched the ball, he liked my jump shots pure like water. And so from there, it kind of stuck. Every other tournament, I go to West Forth, I go to Dykeman, everybody's, picking up the name H2O, and it traveled with me. So, like you have Skip to My Lou, you had like Rayful Austin, you had like everybody had little nicknames, you know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. A lot of those guys, but I kept my name and I made it into my brand and my business. So
yes, and shout out to Kenny, being that you said Dykeman.
Kenny
shout out
Graham.
to Kenny Stevens.
Kenny
you know what I'm
Graham,
saying?
West
Because I was neighbors with his mother in Dykeman. I lived in Dykeman for a short period of time, and I knew his family. I knew the whole Dykeman situation before it was endorsed.
Yeah, man.
I used to sell nutcrackers at the shit. Seriously, seriously, I used to sell out whatever flavors they needed, and I had the lollipops because the wholesalers was right up the block on Dykeman by 207. So shout out to Kenny Stevens and all of that.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So
Ken, I'm supposed to be getting in the Hall of Fame too. Kenny hit me up, so like I've been waiting for that. Kenny, like you know what I'm saying.
She was his mother was my next door neighbor, so we have history together. Like I remember that whole situation. So we always ask rap artists this. Who's your top 5 dead or alive? But you can't say like the Mount Rushmore of hip hop,
like
Biggie.
Jay-Z,
So being that you're so into sports, who is your top 5 inspirations? Starting 5. Ooh, I like
what rappers, right?
No.
Basketball.
Players,
Okay,
or
players.
anybody who inspired you to make you do what we do. We're gonna get to the other side of that after this question.
Like my top 5, Michael Jordan, of course. I would go with my boy.
Why Michael Jordan?
He's the GOAT, man. Like Jordan,
Don't say just he's the GOAT.
No, like
That's
real talk. Like
answer.
I watched Jordan play.
That's the best way to explain it,
I
though.
watched him play basketball. I watched everybody else play.
Yeah.
Like people feared Michael Jordan. Like when Michael Jordan missed, it was like, oh my God, he missed the shot. Like I swear to God, like it was like no other. Like, and as a little kid, I was a Bulls fan. I used to watch my mom and everybody else get mad because they used to always beat the Knicks and everything like that, But Michael wasn't even my favorite player. It was Scottie Pippen was my favorite player.
Yes, which your motherfuckers underrated.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Niggas don't talk enough about Scottie Pippen.
They don't
even appreciate his gangster in the basketball.
He used to defend
and
the best players.
And I'm not even a basketball fan, and I know that much. That's a damn shame.
Mm-hmm. He used to play the best players on defense. He used to strap up. He could shoot. He used to bring the ball up. Like, he did a lot for the Bulls. So, like, it would be Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, because he really inspired me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was somebody who I wore the number 3 because of Allen Iverson. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to have braids and all that, just like AI, tattoos and stuff. But he was somebody who I don't think he gets enough credit at all either.
As the rebel, as changing the game. He did change the game.
That's a fact.
Fashion, all of that.
Everything.
Maybe people still, they got the cornrows, tattoos.
Everything.
Attitude,
He changed the whole thing about NBA. The way you look at it.
I'm going to go with Shaquille O'Neal as my center because I watched the game and like no one could go. I watched him play against the Kembe Mutombo one time, and like
You don't
he
think
made him
Shaq
look
is overrated though? Like,
What? The Diesel?
What the fuck? He's the best big man of all time.
Did I say anything? What happened? Don't do
Question.
that. I feel
Question.
unsafe here.
He literally was like anything. Boom, boom, boom.
You don't remember?
That's it. Like
he was bringing down the backboard,
breaking the rims,
that was
All
his
I
rookie
remember
year.
is him shooting, and it wasn't going in.
It's free throws.
But
That
it's
was
free
it.
throws.
like,
But outside of that, he's solid. Outside of the
I
three
mean,
free
I'm
throws,
not no basketball expert. I'm not here, but
I'm saying.
I like hood tournaments.
they had to come up with a whole system to stop him though. That's why they came up
The
with
last
Hack
time
and Shaq.
I watched real professional, honestly, and don't be mad at me or whatever, was when the fucking Patrick Ewing and then the
when he
fucking
finger
white
rolled
dude and
instead of,
his
dunking?
eyes started turning black, and then it's like he started turning bald like every game he was balder. I think it was like what 98,
What?
9.
You sure you was watching
1999?
basketball? What
You watching basketball or
I think the Knicks played. It was in the playoffs.
The Pacers and
Patrick Ewing and all of them.
I remember the
I think
playoffs when he
99.
finger rolled there. He put
After that,
dunk.
I lost
Yeah,
love
I don't know.
I lost love for it. It was just downhill because I was a Knicks fan, and after that,
Oh,
like
okay.
if you're still a Knicks
That makes
fan,
sense.
you know you need like
That's
real
right.
treatment here because you should have skipped that shit 10 years ago. But I don't know.
Yeah. So back to the list. So we
Yes.
got AI, we got Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal. I don't really know, man. After that, it's like kind of shaky. You know what I mean? I rock with a lot of different people, but the top
Okay,
five
what
is
about a
different.
new motherfucker?
I would say a new player. Trip will want me to say LeBron James, but I don't
He's
really.
not new though.
No, I mean like in a new
Exactly.
era. He's like in that era. I don't know. Like I don't like a lot of what's going on in the NBA. I can't
Wow.
say Kevin Durant.
What's going on
I won't
in
say
the
him.
NBA that
I
you
won't
don't
say
like?
Steph Curry. I won't say Klay Thompson. I won't say none of them because they play on
Steph
like
Curry, his kids scare me.
Yeah.
But what's like what's like
the new
what's going
NBA
on
is
in the new
co-
NBA
it's,
that's like
it's not it's corny.
All right, so
Like,
why? What makes it corny?
Who's your bottom three in
I
the
wanna know,
NBA?
'cause I don't know.
Who's your bottom three in the NBA? Like overrated players? Like why they saying he nice, he dead trash?
Well, I
Exactly.
watched LeBron James live last month in LA, and he had a triple double, and it was probably the worst triple double you could have. Like it just didn't like you have 48 minutes in an NBA game, so and now that they have the 14-second reset on the shot clock, it's a
Yeah.
lot more possessions. So like you're gonna get big numbers, like guaranteed, especially if you taking 30, 40 shots a game, like 20, 30 shots a game, you're gonna get big numbers.
Yeah.
But like the way you could see people's demeanor and where they play, like his body language sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he be on the court just, teammate make a mistake, he looking them down. Like you could see the stuff that you don't see on TV, you could see in the actual game, the lagging and it's corny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's 82 games of just people just cruise control. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think they should have more of the overseas kind of rules, like where you really playing for your contract, man. Like the NFL, like that's why they play so hard. Cause they be playing with non-guaranteed contracts. Them dudes be getting hurt and they done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be like that. I want to keep that, that they have
Yeah,
the
you just
union
want
and
it
stuff.
more to entertaining
But
and
be
stuff,
more
yeah.
like competitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of games, but be more competitive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You think they be crying over like small things? Like
Of
they
course.
so rich and like
They make too much money
They
to care
entitled?
about a game. You know what I'm saying? You make way too much money to care about a game. Like, were you gonna go see some real hoops? You're gonna see it right there in the city, right there, Dykeman, right there.
that's what I'm saying. I
Hoops in
like
the Sun,
hood
right there.
tournaments. I can't watch
You play so hard.
like my
it's
timeline be
different.
flooded with all this pro games and I really could care less. But tell me who's in Dykeman. Tell me who's in the Kingdom. I could care less about all that other shit. That's where it's really at. So what made you go into charity? Like you did all of this, why charity?
Well, I mean, I've always been brought up in that light. My mom was a teacher, you know what I'm saying? And like she embedded certain things in us, giving back, and she used to write plays. She used to have like on Friday night, she used to be a teacher. So she used to have her coworkers come over and have like $5 plates. Like she would make fried chicken and French fries and all. And we used to call it Rhonda's Chicken Dinner. Like have everybody come over. You know what I'm saying? I used to see all her tournaments, running her tournaments and stuff. So I'm just doing the work that my mom, like, you know what I'm saying, put in place for me. You know what I mean? And when she passed away, you know what I'm saying, I was in college when she passed away. And I literally just recently went to go see her grave, like last Mother's Day, because before that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to do it.
Funny.
Yeah, you know, and so. And
everybody got their own time to grieve, because, you know, I just had a few family members, and even though people be like, oh, you strong or whatever, you want to keep it in, but like recently it's really like hitting me, like I'm really feeling some type.
You be like, yo, I'm by myself. My mom ain't here. My
or you start thinking mad memories of
that person.
What used to be the way their voice was, the certain things they do, the way they smell, and it's like
certain people in your family make or break your family. Like, you know, losing my mom, losing my grandmother, it kind of took the whole family morale out of my family. Like, other than like my immediate family, it's like family is, you know, it's not the same. You know what I mean? Like, getting off topic, but like, you know, you used to have like family dinners and all this other stuff, like, you know, things like that. You bring us all together, like Christmas and Thanksgiving. We used to always, my grandmother made sure that we was all together. But when certain people pass, it should give other people a place to step up.
Yes.
And, you know, some people just drop the ball. So, you know, you got to keep pushing and keep doing what you got to do. But
have you been that for
I've
your
been that.
family?
Like, I had Christmas dinner this year. You know what I'm saying? I did that.
Wow. Where the fuck was my invite, though?
I mean,
like,
you
I
know,
was ready
it wasn't on the gram. You know what I'm saying?
I would have had, like, macaroni and cheese.
It wasn't on the gram this year. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, you know, that's something that I want to do more. You know, I put together a family group chat where all of us, you know, just say good morning and everything like that, just to keep that going and just to let people know that you're thinking about them. You know
and I think that should be the movement too. Getting back in touch with your people.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I know you got an annoying ass uncle. You got the motherfucker who might be a pedophile. Just talk to the nigga. Then you got grandma who's drinking. Just, you know, hide her liquor to the side. You know, you got a motherfucker who might sniff coke. You got the crackhead uncle. Get their shit together. Just try.
The best thing that you can do, like you said, is try. Yes. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing that you can do. Once you shoot your shot with that, you know, 9 times out of 10, it is what it is. You know, but at the end of the day, you gotta make an effort. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm doing. I'm making an effort. I'm doing my part. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody has a place or has a mission and has a plan for themselves in this world. They just gotta find it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like, basketball was my thing to get everybody to know me, but now I feel like I'm more aligned with my purpose in life than ever before. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and a part of your purpose is bowling for peace.
Yeah.
Like, you really been doing your thing out here with the charity thing and everything, and you even got bowling for peace.
Well, it's all bowling for peace, right? But everything is under the umbrella. So it's bowling for peace, and we have different.
Break it down.
So bowling for peace. Is my message behind Ballin' for Peace is peace through sports. Okay. Right? So I do a series of celebrity charity events that all is under the same umbrella as Ballin' for Peace. You know what I mean? So I do it started out with the basketball game, then I did the flag football, and bowling is the last one for the year.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And being that you said bowling, I was so grateful to have been to this most recent Bowling for Peace event, and I played, even though Staten Island won, but I played for Harlem. Shout out to Staten Island.
How many strikes you had?
I don't even remember. I was just bowling.
I was trying
to look cute though. I was bending over trying to get my balls out the gutter. Yeah,
so you had a lot of balls in the gutter?
I'm good at getting balls out the gutter.
I hear you talking.
It was lit. But let's get into a little clip of getting balls out the gutter. And shout out to Staten Island for winning this year.
I thought it was...
Coming out here, we taking over. You know.
saying? Staten Island won. That, you know, is a little thing in the streets here.
I ain't get that
you
footage,
know,
man.
You didn't?
I ain't get that
tagged you.
footage.
Don't do that. It's on my page. Don't do that, because I tag you in everything. Everything about you that I'm a part of, I tag it. But definitely they won. Shout out to Staten Island because, you know, it's like a thing in the streets where they're the forgotten borough.
Facts.
You know, so they always get it. And they had the blue and orange Knicks. I was hoping Harlem would get them colors. Maybe
next year. Maybe next time.
Can Harlem get those colors?
We're gonna figure it out. Okay. I try to like have a theme. So like with everybody, I tried to have the theme. So like we was gonna have a Jersey team, so it was gonna be the New Jersey Devils colors, so the red and black. Manhattan was the New York Knicks colors, the orange and the blue and orange.
Yeah.
You know, Queens was money green. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
kept it like that. You know, just
he had a lot of people
Brooklyn
there.
and black and
like
white for, like, the
motherfuckers
Nets.
in there heavy. It was
They
lit.
all
I had
came
a yeah. They definitely
the one who
came
surprised. I had the ski mask, the slum guy. He had pulled up like he had.
And the box head guy, I never know his name, but I see him everywhere.
Rock made that. You know what I'm saying? That's my
Yes,
guy.
I see him
He'll be there
everywhere.
with the new box for Ball and for
Yeah,
Peace
with
and
the
shit.
lights and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the next one coming up in June.
June 1st. We today makes a
That's
month
my
away.
birthday week, though. I gotta come through there
You gotta
and do
come
my
correct then, man.
Right?
You gotta come correct, man. You gotta be on the red carpet doing all that too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah,
yes.
we I'm excited. Year 5, 5-year anniversary. It seemed like yesterday I just started. The first one was at Baruch College, and I had York College. The last 2 years, I wanted to bring it back to a spot where people kind of forgot about. It was a local community center called Elm Court out in Queens, Corona, Queens, and I did it there the last 2 years. Helped them come back where people were starting to book again over there, and people kind of forgot about it. And now I did the event there the last 2 years. Everybody started booking there again.
Yeah.
So that's good that I was able to do that. And my plan worked. So now I'm going to Brooklyn for the first time for the bowling joint. I mean, for the basketball joint. And we're gonna be at St. Francis College.
Okay.
June 1st.
Yes.
It's going down. I got the free youth clinic from 12 to 2 o'clock from ages 6 to 16. That link is gonna go out tomorrow for kids to sign up. We have limited spots, so they gotta go and do that. And then we have, if they want to stay, they have a discounted rate so that they can stay at the game.
That's dope.
As well.
And that's amazing, especially a mother of 4 boys. Like, I could appreciate some shit like that. Like, get the fuck up out my house. Yeah, go to that nigga H205. Yeah, holla at that nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. Yeah, so outside of the sports and anything, is there anything else you would like to contribute to the culture outside of sports, outside of what you're doing right now in everybody else's eyes?
Well, I do H2O music too. I don't rap, but I put together hip hop concerts and ciphers and all that. My next one is actually this Friday at out in on L Lounge in Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we out there.
I got bars too.
We got over 24 artists too that's gonna be out there.
Wow.
We got 3 different ciphers and we got 4 performances. So it's gonna be fire. Like, this is bar
Sounds like
7. I had started up the whole H2O music for my homie Graf. We had started that, and
shout out to Graf.
He got
Dope
rejuvenated,
artist.
and now he he just got back from Thailand, and so like something that I had in mind, worked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put him. He was a halftime performance at my first ever Ballin' for Peace, and I saw the response that a lot of the artists got from that, and I didn't want to make the Ballin' for Peace like a hip hop thing. So, but what I did was I created H2O music, and I started doing the concerts and everything like that, and separating the two. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing.
But do you want to incorporate the two outside at some point? Because you got like cheerleaders. Like, I'm about to sign up to be a cheerleader. Can I be a cheerleader? I want to be a cheerleader.
I mean, you could definitely do whatever you want.
I got more steps in the marathon.
You can definitely come out to your pom-poms. You gotta
Thank you.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it all. You gotta have the hat on and all that.
I'm gonna show out. Trust me. I'm gonna have glitter, all that. Yes.
But yeah, so that's something that I'm doing outside of that, and I have my AAU basketball team, H2O basketball. We started up last 2 weeks, and we got a lot of different places that we going. So like, while I'm doing all this stuff, I'm still with the kids. I'm still training and coach. Like yesterday alone, like my day yesterday was kind of crazy. I went to work. Then after work, I had an interview at This Is 50. After that, I went and trained my kids. And then I had another interview later that night on another podcast and stuff like that to promote bars and everything.
Yeah.
And I brought up, 4 of my artists that are going to be at bars to do a little mini cypher.
Well, bring them through
We
live.
can make that happen here
Yes,
too. You know
bring
what I'm
that through
saying?
live because I
Ciphers.
always we had a crazy second anniversary cipher.
Word?
That shit was fun, man.
What? Y'all need to come out Friday then.
That
Pull up
shit was
Friday.
crazy.
I'm
For
gonna
a
give y'all the
radio
info.
show, oh my God, I'm proud of that.
Y'all need to bring some of them
shit's epic.
artists too.
That shit was epic.
Bring 'em through.
Yo, you gotta check and I can't wait to post that motherfucker.
Yeah, I really enjoy like watching people in their element too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Some people do it, for clout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to see people do what they do.
Because
I
I wake up and dream this, think this, breathe this.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything I do is about this or surrounding this or to maneuver this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand
That's
that.
a fact. Like, I wake up in the morning, I'm on my phone, boom, 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 sending out this and just about what
Emails.
I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? People, it's hard work. People just see the end work. You know what I'm saying?
You
They don't see.
lit though.
Yeah.
Oh, let me come with you to here. Bitch, that's the office.
That's a
What are you
fact.
talking about? That's the office.
Fuck you talking
All right, I gotta have a meeting. Okay, what you gonna be at the bar?
All right, what you
gotcha.
doing, right?
Okay.
And then some conversations that you have, I was talking about this with one of my homies. Like some conversations that you have with people, they don't understand what you do, so it comes off as like you trying to brag or something like that to them. It's like, no, this is my life. Like
I'm just explaining.
explaining
you
to you what I'm
asked me
doing.
what was my day
You know what I'm
like.
saying?
Well, here you go.
Yeah, this is what it
Here
is.
you go.
Oh, you doing too much? No, I'm not doing enough, bro. Like real
Yeah.
talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't doing enough either.
Exactly.
Cause you ain't where you want to be, and neither am I. So like, we're gonna keep
All
pushing.
my people.
That's a fact. We gotta keep pushing together. Like, you know what I'm saying, and keep pushing forward. Like, that's why something like that happened to Nipsey Hussle was a tragedy, and it was really whack. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of haters out here. Other than trying to help somebody that they know, they'll rather kill somebody that they know or try to hate on somebody that they know just to come up. But all that energy you putting into hating, you could put into yourself and build yourself up as well.
Exactly.
Like, and they don't see that. They'll rather rob somebody.
You know what they
Then-
really looking for? A motherfucker's permission. Cause they sitting there, it's like double dutch. Can I go? Can
That's
I
a
go,
fact.
boss? Can
That's
I
a
go,
fact.
boss? Can I go, boss?
Be your
Can I
own
go?
boss. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on stage, motherfucker! I got an Instagram picture, motherfucker! Really?
Yo, you're nuts.
Did I pay my bill though? Did I pay your bill?
Nah,
you
right.
satisfied?
Nah, I don't. That's why
Oh,
I don't be.
you want
don't
to drink
see-
a sip? Here's a sip, bitch.
I don't really
Because after
care.
all them bubbles go down, you just got to sip.
That's it.
Here you go.
That's a fact.
You like that? That gratifies you.
I really don't care for all of that other
Cap.
rah-rah stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the vision, this is the purpose, and this is what I'm trying to do. Everybody has their own vision. Everybody has their own purpose. You just got to do what God put you on this earth to do. You know what I'm saying? And some people are still searching. People wake up every day not knowing what they're supposed to do.
And there's nothing wrong with that because I'm still searching.
That's a
I don't
fact.
got it all together. I got a lot of shit I need to be doing. I should be doing on some real shit. But we're about to wrap this up.
doubt,
It was
no
an
doubt.
amazing interview. Like, I
Appreciate
want to talk
that.
to some more. We got to have
Let's do
after
it.
hours.
We can do it
Don't
like
play
we
with
do
me.
a
Don't
live
play
or
with me,
something like
Haron.
that.
We are live, goddammit. You don't see them motherfuckers
Now I'm
watching
talking about
you.
we could do an Instagram
They see
live
you,
or
see
something.
you, see me, see you. Them.
Oh, it's my guy, man. You on?
DW
You on?
live.
Or you ain't?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. This is my first.
Because you said on my shit.
You wanna
I
play
like
ball?
balls. Yes, I do
Hey.
play balls.
Oh my goodness. Shit.
Hey.
I walked into.
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, but this is one of the
That was a
first
little bit
places
too thirsty. I'm sorry.
that I got started. Like, you know what I mean? DSN. You know what I mean? He did my first interview for Ballin' for Peace was on DSN radio.
Shout out to
know what I'm saying?
DWI.
What college was that in Manhattan?
That was at Baruch College,
Baruch,
the
yeah,
first
that was-
year,
that was
son.
dope.
That was dope. You know what I mean? He was the official media outlet and for Ballin' for Peace, and he's been there every year.
Yeah,
We gotta
D.
get on that step.
Everybody
right.
needs that D. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
D.
Yep. That's the
Yes.
man right here, man. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, but he opened a lot of gates for a lot of artists that's even popping now. Cardi B.
They need to pay homage, man.
And all of that. Like a lot of early artists that so superstar that y'all following behind came to Dimension Studios first.
That's
so
a fact.
That's where it all began.
trust me,
For a lot of their
began.
first times, like in the Bronx, we made a lot of people's first times in the Bronx. I can't say radio, but
Yeah, and I have
Yeah,
love
but-
for the Bronx because my second anniversary was flooded by the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Bronx came heavy for that, and it was a dope session.
yeah, we gotta put
so-
something together. Maybe we'll do something because I know you do ciphers and all that too.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
we'll do a collabo
Let's
this
do it.
summer because we gotta start making it crazy in here. Like we used to.
Yes.
Let's do
We
it.
done
I'm
finished
all
building
in.
the place now. We can
Yo,
tear
I'm
it
all
down.
in, man. Yo, you heard it here first. We gonna collab. And
You
do some
heard it
crazy
here, and
shit,
we
you know what I
live
mean?
at this is live shit
a
right
fact.
here. Yes.
Right on the air. We just made that deal happen.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Feel me? So that's what it's gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he touched it. Yeah. So yeah. Why y'all laughing?
Crazy.
Why
What's
you
wrong with
caressing
you,
the mic
yo?
like that?
Yeah, man.
Because
That's a
it's
big
nice
mic.
and soft.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, yo.
Wow.
All right,
Yo,
I'm outta
Bowling
here.
for Peace, June
Yeah.
1st, St.
June
Francis
1st.
College. Get your tickets on bowlingforpeace.org. That's BALLIN, the number 4, and the word peace.org. We teamed up with the benefit game. They do all the charity games for the New York Knicks, the New York Rangers, the New York
Okay.
Yankees. And now they're doing for Bowling for Peace. So
Damn.
that's big right there. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So you can donate on that page, benefitgames.bowlingforpeace.com. Go there as well. You could donate. Every player playing in the game has their own personal link to get donations as well now this
that's
year.
dope.
Okay.
So that's gonna help out big time. Shout out to the NAACP. Shout out to Guns Down Life Up. Shout out to Life Camp. Those are my
He got
partners.
the
and all that. So-
NAACP.
yeah, and
I'm
shout out to
just
NYPD,
motherfucker.
man. We're going to have NYPD in there. They're going to get out their
NYPD?
pamphlets and everything. Shout out to Real Fans, Real Talk. We got one of the biggest dunk contests that's going down. We also added a 3-point contest this year.
shit,
Got the
for
youth
real?
game. It's going to be crazy performances. It's like our own little mini
I
all-star
just want to
weekend.
come out there with my pom-poms.
You can do all that.
That's it.
Come out
That's
there,
all I want.
pom-poms.
Yes, and
No
get some
dress.
interviews. And we lit, though.
Yep. So,
We lit?
yeah, we lit, man.
All right, tell everybody where everybody can find you.
Find me on my personal Instagram. That's H205. That's the letter O, not 0. Ballin' for Peace, BALLIN, the number 4, and the word peace. H2O basketball, H2O music _ all that good stuff, man.
Yes. And we be right back with it, though, but I've been shiggied out. Yes. H205. Let's get it.
Yeah, peace.